Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. This should be playoff game time right now, actually. Yes, it is. So it's not playoff time yet, but it will be soon. This should be the game that, for all the teams to determine like who's in what spot come playoff time, kind of thing. So yeah. Sorry, I already messed up, unfortunately. Not a good idea. Oh well. Yep, he caught it. I'm thinking about using my new cars in Car Baseball, but I don't want to do that yet. I mean, I have used some already, but I'm talking about my newest ones. Well, that's the first inning. UK could not score. Now it's Japan's turn to see what they can do. Don't think he swings, so ball one. Yeah, let's try to move the base so it's a little bit more spread up. Well, China scores on the error throw by the UK pitcher. Japan's pitcher just got a home run. And it's 2-0 Japan right now. Well, that's the second out. That's gone. And it's 3-0 Japan. Well, we're gonna have to use another penny now for the ball. No, he did not catch that. Somehow, that puts the City Turbo in scoring position, and he will score. It's 5-0 Japan. Well, that's the final out. But Japan does have the lead, 5-0 over UK. If Japan gets 3 outs, then they win this game. Well, UK's down to their final out. And it's gone. UK scores. It's 1-5. That's a ground rule double. And it's 2-5. Good thing I caught the car before it fell out of the playing area. Safe. He's advancing to second now, so they're going to call that a double. No, he does not catch it. Oh, wow. Bases are loaded. And if UK gets a home run, we will be having a bottom of the second inning, though. Gone. Grand slam. Brand new play for UK. That's gotta hurt for Japan. They were hoping to win this one. maybe not so much a shutout, but still win it by a sizable margin of run differential. But that's not happening now, sadly. Yep, because it's now 6-5. UK takes the lead thanks to their new team member, the Ford Escort rally car from the Hot Wheels Winter Theme Series from this year. Well, UK chance to make it a bigger lead didn't really go as well. It's only a 1-run lead because their pitcher for Japan just got the final out. Hopefully, Japan finds a way to win, because if not, we are going to a bonus inning. If Japan doesn't win, then that Ford Escort rally car will be player of the game, who gets an interview after the game. Well, that was a weird hit. Gone. Ventures tied it up. It's 6-6 now. I don't think he even had a chance to catch that one, really. It's gone. Game over. Japan wins it on 2-run home run. Well, that's gotta hurt for UK. They thought they had won this game, but nope. Japan comes back from behind and wins it 8-5. The good thing is, with Japan winning against UK, that puts them ahead of UK come time for playoff team stuff. Surprisingly, no one's here yet, which is kind of a shocker. Oh, shoot. Did that seriously just happen? Oh my goodness, yes it did. The headlight thing just fell out of the Supra. Are you kidding me? Well, I was not expecting this to happen, but the headlight just fell out of my Supra. I seem to have a bigger problem with the spoiler wing falling off certain premium cars, but I did not think the headlight would fall off, and it did on the Supra. Well, that's not good. Which means that, unfortunately, that Supra is no longer part of that interview team, but to be honest, I didn't really need a team. I just need 1 or 2 cars, actually. But I feel like I should use cars that are not playing. Someone's here. Hopefully they'll do the chat feature, or thumbs up, or one of the two, or both. We're here with the Nissan hardbody truck in the aqua blue or teal color, who is player of the game in the car baseball game, UK versus Japan. So you get a home run in the first inning, your team's ahead 5-0, then UK comes back from behind, they get 6 runs in the top of the second, and then somehow you get the walk-off home run. You get 2 home runs in that game, a solo home run and a 2-run home run. How is that making you feel? Feels great, wonderful, fantastic, amazing, exciting. The better news is that we're not last place anymore, which is really good. The sad thing is, no car baseball team wishes anyone bad luck or anything like that, but I really am hoping Germany does not lose their next game, because they haven't won a single game yet. Well, that's some nice words of encouragement for Germany in their game, but they are playing Sweden, and Sweden is not doing too swell either, so that'll be interesting to see who wins that game. Well, you heard it there. The Nissan hardbody Matchbox is player of the game, and they are from Team Japan for car baseball. They just started playing car baseball in the 2022 brand new season. Well, that's it for that game. Now on to the next game, which is going to be Italy versus NASCAR. That's going to be an interesting game because if Italy wins, they will be first place overall. And that means when playoffs start, Italy chooses who they go against first. I want to say NASCAR was away in their previous game, meaning that they should be home in this game. Where's the tunnel? Oh, it's over here. There it is. So yeah, this is probably a game worth watching because if Italy wins this game, they get first pick of who they play come playoff time, which could be tomorrow actually. I know I said like Friday or Saturday, but you know, since I'm not busy, today and tomorrow, I think we could start the playoffs on Thursday or Friday, just depending on how long this takes to do. Gone. Well, that didn't take long. Italy's ahead 1-0 already. Still ahead though. That's gone, and it's 3-0 Italy. Ooh, bases are loaded. Yep, he hit that. Well, bases are loaded again, and it's 4-0 now. Gone, grand slam, 8-0 Italy. So I'm going to be back. I have to take a quick break. one showed up. Interesting. Well, back to the game. Well, that's final out. Well, that's the inning. Italy's ahead 8-0, thanks to this card's grand slam. So if Italy wins, that blue Pagani will be the player of the game card. But if Italy somehow does not win, then someone from NASCAR will end up being player of the game. And I don't know if that's going to happen or not, because Italy seems to be doing really well so far. Yep, he got it all. Got it all again. Nope, not quite. Yep, he got it all that time, though. And that's the inning. NASCAR does not score. Gone. 9-0 Italy. Well, that Pagani's probably Pagani. Either way, how it's said, that blue one right there is probably going to be player of the game because it's 9-0 now, and NASCAR hasn't scored yet. Yep, he covered it all. Nope. Nope. Oh my goodness, if he gets 2 grand slams, he's probably definitely player of the game. Gone! That's his second grand slam of the game, and it's 13-0 Italy. Well, he's definitely player of the game if they win. Because he hit 2 home runs, one that gave them the 8-0 lead, and one that gave them the 9-0 lead, and one that gave them 13-0 lead. He's hit 2 grand slams and a solo home run. I don't see a reason why he's not player of the game. Well, that's the second now, then how about the second? Yep. Final out. Well, let's see what happens. Can Italy shut out NASCAR? Well, NASCAR finds something to do. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. Nope, he doesn't catch that. NASCAR is a runner on base. It's game over, and Italy wins. Well, interview time. So how is this making you feel? You get 3 home runs. You get the one that puts your team really far ahead of NASCAR, and then another one to put your team a little bit more ahead of NASCAR, and then one that pretty much just made the game over. Feels great. Not to mention we're 4-0 now. So yeah. We'll actually end up getting first pick of who we play come playoff time, and that's gonna be fun. I'll hear it there from the blue Pagani Lyra Roadster, the Matchbox one from Moving Parts from this year for Italy's player of the game in the car baseball match, Italy versus NASCAR. Well, I could do the other car baseball games, so that way all of them have played 4 games in total, and then it's done out of the way. Or I could save the other 2 games for tomorrow. Instead of doing 4 whole games, I do only 2. I think I might as well just finish all the regular season games off today, so that way I can do playoff stuff either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Which I think is a great idea. Yep, I'm doing that. Well, let's get this game started. And yes, I did say video game stuff will happen, and yes, that's true. It's going to happen. Well, let's see. France is 2-1, so is USA. Wow, so this is a game of who wants to be 3-1 kind of thing. Yeah, because given the fact USA lost, I'm surprised they actually somehow have the same record as another team. Looks like it hit him before he went backwards, and yep, it did. Hit by pitch. USA is playing small ball with France, and this seems to be working well so far because it seems to confuse them because they're not sure where to throw to. That's not gone, but it's going to score a few runs. That's going to be a triple for the Challenger Drift Car. And that makes it 3-0 USA already, in top of the first inning. Well, that's first or second out, I believe. I want to say they got one of these 2 cars out, but I can't remember. Yep, that's just the first out. Nope, he's not out. Well, there's the second out. Ooh, he doesn't quite catch it, and that's going to allow another run to score. 2 runs will score. And he goes to third. And it's 5-0 USA now. Gone. 7-0 USA now. That totally hit him. And they're going to say try again, but that is strike 1. Well, that's final out. USA ends up winning. That Ford Lightning should be player of the game because he's the one who made it 5-0 to give USA the bigger lead. Well, actually, correction, it's 7-0. He should be player of the game because he got the home run to make it a 7-run lead, given the fact he is a new player for Team USA, that is. Woo, having really good reflex reaction. Don't want cars falling down, and I don't want cars damaging their headlights like you saw with that Supra over there, which Surprisingly, that's the first time I've had a headlight break off a car instead of a spoiler or wing break off a car. Well, there's one gun for France. Two gone for France. Three gone for France. Well, France couldn't do anything. Somehow he takes a diving catch backwards, but still records the out somehow. They almost thought that was an error. And he's done it again. Same thing. Wow. Gone. 8-0 USA now. $10-0 USA. He should be player of the game now because he's had 2 home runs and made it a bigger lead. I mean, he's had one more home run than everyone else on his team so far in this game. Well, that's the final out, unfortunately. Well, time for bottom of second, and it's 10-0 USA. Which means if this was a preseason game, yes, the game would have been over, but it's not. Nope, it's not over yet. Well, there's one gone for France. 2 gone for France. Whoa, let's not interfere with players. Somehow we caught that, and the Bugatti's thinking he didn't catch it quickly enough to call it an out, but they're saying he did, and that's game over. Well, USA wins. We're here with the custom Ford Mustang, who is player of the game. He hits a solo home run in the... Well, actually, never mind. He hits 2 two-run home runs in the first and second inning. And because of that, his team ends up winning 10-0 against France. How is that making you feel right now? Feels wonderful. Because of that win, we are slightly ahead of France, but not by much, though. And that was a desperately needed win for us after that silly, embarrassing loss to Japan 1-0. Yeah, I wouldn't be kidding if I was playing for USA, but one of those cars can because they're from UK on the interview team. The other one is from USA, but I don't think either one's going to be playing car baseball anytime soon now after they're both part of this interview team. So yeah, we have an interesting battle for playoffs, surprisingly. I want to say Germany was home or away in their last game. I can't recall, to be honest. I really can't recall. They might have been home. I'm just not sure. Well, either way, it looks like they're going to be home because Sweden's ready to hit already. So they were home last game. Oh well, they're home again this time too. I want to say the previous team they played was USA, I believe. Or was it someone else? No. Oh, it was NASCAR, I think. Or is it Italy? I don't know. It was some team. Either way, they may or may not have been the home team. I can't recall, to be honest. Well, final game, and then we figure out who's playing who in playoffs. That almost hit him, but not quite enough. Germany needs to win a game somehow, so. Yep. Double play. Wow. Things could go Germany's way in this car baseball game somehow. If they keep this up, it could go their way. Surprisingly. If Sweden loses, they won't be 1-3, and they will be tied with another. They will be tied with 3 teams, actually, for having the same record. Germany needs to get a win. I'm just going to leave it as that. Did he swing? Yes, he did. That hits off the Koenigsegg, and he doesn't seem to know where it landed until just now. And that's a triple for the Porsche. The bronze brown R34 turbo Porsche, that is, from Hot Wheels. Not so much small ball, because somehow that turned out to be an extra base hit. That's gone. And it's 3-0 Germany in bottom of the first. That's gone. 4-0 Germany in bottom of the first. Germany could win this game. 5-0 now. Whoever hit the thumbs up button, thank you for doing that. Kind of surprised that whoever hit the thumbs up button is not doing chat feature, but they don't have to. It's just that, I was finding it a surprise that no one's in the chat feature besides me. And I haven't had another chat message thing in here for like almost 34 minutes, which is really a surprise. Nope, he's not out. He's out. I want to say that's the first out? Yes, it is. Oh. And that was you missing, Hunter. Well, thanks for doing that. Thanks for doing that. Not quite, and that's going to advance him to second. Just playing some car baseball, and then I'm going to do some video game stuff after this. And then after that, we're going to enter questions if anyone happens to be here. Yep, he's out. That's the second out. Yeah, I'm fine. I am fine. And that's the final out. Well, bases got stranded for Germany, but they did score let's see. 5 runs. Yep, 5 runs. They scored 5 runs. I did get new cars, but I forgot to mention this. Q&A is at the end of the live. Just thought I'd let you know that as a side note, Mustang Hunter. Q&A is at the end part of the live, and also show and tell is kind of at the end of the live too for showing new cars as well. Well, there's 1 gun for Sweden. 2 gone for Sweden. Germany wins. That was a huge win for Germany, and I'm glad it happened, because if they had lost that game, they would have been 0-4, and that would have been pretty bad. So yeah, I was planning on doing something on like one of the game systems for video game stuff, but then I realized that takes more time, and then that means the Q&A and show and tell stuff isn't going to be able to happen towards later in the live, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm going to be back then for the video game part. Probably not going to take too long anyways, though. I'm back already. So yeah, sorry, I have to fix something. Seems like it needs to be fixed more times than I would like it to. I'm getting close to the Q&A part and showing new cars. But before we do that, then I show some new players I got in my baseball game. This player is supposed to be a switch hitter, but apparently all of the versions of him have been a left-handed hitter, which doesn't make any sense. This is Tucker Barnhart, by the way. And it looks like he's going to be on the Tigers next year in baseball. Or he used to play for them, one of the two. Because apparently his jersey says Reds, but the team pennant thing that he's for is actually Tiger somehow, so that's a bit confusing. Brian Reynolds is a new player for now, until next week. Randy Arozarena is a new player until like Thursday or Friday. Byron Buxton is a new player I got. Another new player I got is Jose Ramirez. He's a switch hitter, third baseman. Have to get rid of players because they're not useful. And now I'm going to show stuff in a car racing game. And no, it's not Top Drives, it's not Rail Racing 3, it's not Need for Speed or Rail Racing or Gran Turismo. Yeah, it's a completely different game actually. It's a really fun game, although for this reason I may have to up the brightness on the phone to show it. I don't really need Bluetooth on right now. So yeah, here's my newest car in Oscillator Racing. From 1998, has 641 horsepower from a V8 engine, and this thing can go over 200 miles per hour when fully upgraded. In this game or Gran Turismo 5. This car is not in Gran Turismo Sport, unfortunately, so you can't use it in that game. I did get that car to go 201 miles per hour in that game, by the way, which was really fun. So yeah, Mustang Hunter Diecast, hopefully you're still here because I can show you new cars that I got actually right now because now since the video game part's done and out of the way of the live, we can show cars. Well, I can show cars, and then after that's done, we can answer questions. Or we can show cars and answer questions at the same time, given the fact that this is kind of the ending point of the live. Well, that is a new car, given the fact that I did find it not too long ago. So I guess that one could count then. Otherwise than that, all these other cars have been shown already. So yeah, these are my newest cars. This one I got as of like 1 or 2 weeks ago, so it's not super new, but it's still relatively new for my collection anyway. It's the 32 Ford Coupe from Mix 6 Matchbox this year, but these are my newest cars. These are all from 2022 Hot Wheels B case. And the more bizarre thing that makes it interesting that I ended up finding all 5 of these at my local Target store in the same day is that all 5 of these were in 5 different checkout lanes at my local Target store. Well, most of them were anyways, I believe. These two were actually in the same one, but these three were in separate ones. So yeah, 60% of these new Hot Wheels cars I got were at 3 separate checkout lines at my local Target store. These two were in the same one. Yep. So yeah, apparently check Super Target checkout lanes and pegs every once in a while, and you may find 2022 A and B case cars. I wouldn't say C or D case because those cases are taking a little bit more time to hit stores. But these were my newest Hot Wheels that I were able to find and open as of like 1 or 2 days ago this week. This is a brand new car. This is the tuned Volkswagen Golf Mark 1, and it's part of this series called Reuse Rides, which is interesting because that car is actually from the Tune series. So, in my opinion, I think this is what Hot Wheels should do. They should make a separate series called, all those, a separate series like, hatchbacks and all of that stuff, and then have a separate series called Reuse Rides instead of just, having it on the card art. But then I just realized something. If they did that, they would have to make 2 different card art designs for the same car. So that would cost, $2 for one car. Well, not $2 for one car, $2 for 2 cars of the same car. So yeah, I understand why it's easier for them to have it on the card art and call it Reuse Ride instead of having 2 separate, series. The one the car's already part of, and then a separate one called Reuse Ride. So yeah, these are my 5 newest cars: Mercedes-Benz A-Class hatchback, Ford Focus RS, Cadillac ATS VR, BMW race car from 1973. So yeah, these are my newest Hot Wheels cars, and that's my newest Matchbox car. I hope you're still here, Mustang Hunter, because these are all my newest cars that I'm showing right now. And to answer your question, as of like 10-something minutes ago, yes, I did get new cars there. All right here, all 6 of them are. I did technically get more because I got multi-packs and stuff, but I don't want to, find them all and then put them back together in the car baseball teams because I already have them used for car baseball. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. If there are no questions or anything about the new cars or where I store cars or stuff like that, I'll end live right here. Tomorrow is car baseball playoffs day for everyone's wild card game, meaning if you win, you advance to the divisional series or championship series, one of the two, depending on how many teams are left. And if you're out, you're out. But given the fact there are 8 teams and 4 teams will be gone, we can't really do divisional series. So this is kind of wild card divisional series game, given the fact that if you lose, you're done. And I don't want to have 6 teams in divisional series and then down to 4 again in championship series and then 2 again. So yeah, we're going to call this wild card divisional series game. Pretty much it's the winner go home game, meaning that if you win, you advance to the final 4 teams for a championship series. If you're out, you're done, meaning that you lost your wild card divisional series game. And yes, the wild card divisional series games are a 1 game only. Best of 1. That's it. Yep. This is 4-0. They will be picking first. Okay, so something happened, unfortunately. I don't understand why. In that Italy will be choosing who they play first. And since there are 3 teams that are 1-3, they may choose that team or they may choose a different team. I honestly don't know. Let's see. Italy shall play France. And we don't have a tie for second place, actually, because USA is 3-1. So USA gets to pick second then. USA will play UK. Okay, so now we do it based off records. of the other 4 remaining teams to figure out who's playing who. So Italy's playing France, USA is playing NASCAR, which means wow, Japan's choosing next actually, because France has already been chosen. So yeah, Japan will choose who they're playing, and then that pretty much settles everything then for car baseball. I don't think they want to play NASCAR because NASCAR is a pretty hard team to beat normally, but they have shown that they are kind of not so good to beat lately. Actually, Germany just played NASCAR not too long ago, I believe, but they just finished playing Sweden, so yeah. Well, playoff schedule is set for car baseball, which is good news. All right, so car baseball playoffs are starting tomorrow. Game 1, Italy, France. Game 2, USA, United Kingdom. Game 3, Japan, Sweden. Final game is Germany versus NASCAR. That's going to be a lot of interesting matchups. If Italy wins, they are still first place overall, given the fact they have not lost a single game. And who knows, maybe if Italy continues their win streak, they may have a chance to be in the Car Baseball 2022 World Series and possibly be the champs, depending on who they end up playing, that is, though. Because, again, the Championship Series is a best of 7, and those are going to have separate days to happen. The wild card game, I hopefully can get all of those done tomorrow. If not, then I do some Thursday and then some Friday or Saturday. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you liked and enjoyed this live stream. Have a good rest of your day, morning, or evening, depending on where you live. And yeah, that's it for this live. I hope you had fun watching this and being here, especially you, Mustang Hunter, given the fact I did show you my newest cars as well.